classic dumb summary question here. This is basically textbook for how we're supposed to handle a passage. So which finding of truth most directly support their conclusion? So let's go to this very nice short passage and look at their conclusion. Many scientists have believed that giraffes are solitary creatures preferring to spend their time alone instead of with others, but observations of giraffes and their behavior in recent years has suggested that these animals may be more social than we once thought. For example, scientists Zoe Muller and Stephen Harris claim that giraffes may even help each other care for one another's newborns. So what's their conclusion? It's about the newborns, right? It's about the babies. So which choices are about the babies? Okay. A, female giraffes have been observed feeding young giraffes and aren't their direct offspring. Yep, babies, check. Confrontations between a younger and an older male giraffe are frequently observed. Well, no, it has nothing to do with babies. Get rid of B. What's going on? There we go. C, some female giraffes have been observed sniffing and licking their newborn offspring. Okay, it's about the babies. D, giraffes are able to make sounds but are rarely observed communicating with others. Not about the babies. So, we got two choices about the babies. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't bother me. What's the difference between them? This is where I get this idea of a wedge, okay? You have two choices that are really close together. You got to get in there and split them apart, right? Drive a wedge between them. So that means focus on the difference. We know what's the same, right? Don't worry about the newborn babies anymore. We've got that part checked off. There must be something else that's involved. So what's the difference? Well, now I might think, okay, the female giraffes in A have been observed feeding young giraffes that aren't their direct offspring. That's weird. C, some female giraffes have been observed sniffing and licking their newborn offspring, right? So whose babies are they fiddling with, right? What do they say? Stephen Harris and Zoe Muller claim that giraffes may even help each other care for one another's newborns. They're doing other babies, right? Which one's about the other babies? A is about the other babies. Right? So I didn't pay attention to that part when I first read it. That's okay. Dumb summary doesn't need to capture every single detail because not every single detail matters. So what do? The most obvious thing, we're going to focus on that. Then we go through the choices. We're just looking for that first filter. What can we get rid of? What has nothing to do with what they're talking about? Then we might have multiple answer choices left. That's totally fine. Now we drive a wedge between them and we look for that difference. We might need to go back to the passage, but once we've got that difference between the choices, when we go back to the passage, we know what we're looking for. So this passage is not particularly challenging, but I think this is the model, even for the hard ones. This is exactly how you want to do it. Get that really simple, dumb idea out of there first, then use it to eliminate some choices very quickly. If you've got multiple choices left, drive a wedge between them and go hunting for a specific idea in the passage, and that will usually separate them and get you the one correct answer.